humanity faces extinction at the hands of an advanced superbug. 2 boys have been sent back to the year 2018 to create the only drug capable of curing the disease. The Relativity Podcast.
Maybe we should start this thing, Miles. Do you want to do the intro
The intro to what?
to the show?
Are we recording?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Just straight away recording, man.
Well, then I'm going to go for a... Did you get that?
Did you
get that?
There's nobody behind the camera,
I'm behind the camera
and in front of it,
and in front of it, yeah.
omniscient.
I am one with everything and every being.
Yes. Okay, so keep your composure, man.
Okay,
Keep your composure.
we're
So
good.
we've recorded about half an hour of this episode, and my laptop just died.
You fool!
I was a fool.
It's okay, though.
I'm
It's
not
okay.
a fool anymore, though.
What we recorded maybe wasn't the best stuff. We was talking a lot of politics.
A lot of. So we're gonna
Try again.
we're gonna do 180 and just move away
Yeah.
from politics.
Yeah. But
Nobody likes to talk about politics today,
yeah.
unless you're Mouse and Fofo, and then you talk
Well,
a lot about politics.
I don't
and
think
your
anybody wants
laptop
to hear it.
crashes and stuff like that.
I don't, I don't know. Do people want to hear? But let us know. Do you want to hear about politics or not? Because, to be honest, I can take or leave talking about it. Because I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to find out about it. I don't want to know. To be honest.
I don't wanna know
What's
about
that?
it. That's my new song.
Oh, I love it.
Dropping it on iTunes
Yeah.
next week. It's
Bandcamp.
called "I Don't Wanna Know" by Fofo, Fox Fofo.
It kind of sounds like that other song.
I don't wanna see you.
No,
I don't wanna.
that Aerosmith song. The one that they did for the film of the asteroid. What was it called?
Astrid
called?
voice hitting the guitar strings.
No, it had Liv Tyler in it, and I think it had Bruce Willis in it.
Yeah.
Was it actually just called
Armageddon.
Asteroid? Armageddon.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I don't wanna
I miss a thing.
Yeah.
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 You're welcome, viewers, for our
Voices. for
beautiful
free.
voices.
Okay, so we talked about politics. That didn't work out.
didn't
So I think we should just go straight into the greatness that was Doctor Who the past couple of weeks.
But first, there was something that we did record that I thought was quite important to keep in. So what I'm going to do for your benefit, viewers, is
Motherfuckers.
if we're talking about something and you don't want to hear about it or you don't care, I'll put timestamps in the description so you can just skip to the next subject.
Just keep the whole episode.
Yeah, we'll just keep,
Yep.
if you don't listen to the whole episode, I'm gonna cry a little bit. But and we know YouTube tells us,
We got the statistics to prove everything.
statistics, yeah. But yeah, so
we live in a dystopian future timeline, and everything's under surveillance. We are the future boys, and we come from the
Yeah.
future to save your free time from boredom and
to sit in comfortably.
to sit and comfortably. Yeah. So, Wacho, you've criticized my setup for not having a table, and Kai. So
Yeah.
fuck you both. We don't need a table.
But please keep listening.
Yeah, of course they
Yeah,
are good. It's
yeah.
like the only two people we know. And
Who care about the damn table?
yeah, they care so much about the podcast. They want
Yeah,
us to feel good, man.
They
want us
care
to
too much.
progress in life and just move upwards to the ranks of podcasts creators and content
really?
spewers. Yeah.
We are the table. I am the table.
Oh, nice reference.
Thank you.
That wasn't that bad of an album. No, it was fucking shit. It was
Don't lie.
fucking
Just-
awful.
yeah.
Lou Reed, I've always liked
Why?
him, and it's just like you decide to collaborate with one of the greatest bands in the world. We're talking about Metallica and Lou Reed for the
Yeah.
uneducated amongst you. Which why the fuck don't you know about the Lou Reed Metallica album? I mean, that's
Yeah,
fucking-
you lucky
Yeah.
bastards.
I feel like we're all riled up now, ready to get in a fight with
With
somebody.
Lou
else.
Reed, even though, bring him back.
He's pretty old. Is he dead?
He's dead.
When did he die?
Was it last year? Was it the year
He
before?
didn't die. Did he die?
Yeah, he's dead.
Rest in peace, Lou Reed. Damn it.
Yeah, rest in peace, but we'll still fight you. If your spirit's
In
around.
the afterlife.
Oh no, it's just been Halloween yesterday. We record this on Thursday, so his ghost has been scared off by all the pumpkins and
Halloween for you, spooky day for me, man. Get on with the times, Miles. Halloween is an old fucking terminology. Spooky Day is the new. That's the way the kids say it.
Well, I'm spooked.
You're beyond spooked.
Yeah, I'm terrified now, you know?
Yeah.
Changing the name of things.
We're rambling again, aren't we?
Yeah, we said we was going to talk about Doctor Who. Let's stay on focus, stay on target.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've caught up.
I've caught up. I've seen the first 3 episodes of the 11th season of the Doctor Who.
Okay, I'm excited to see what you think about him because...
and Jodie Whittaker is probably... I don't want to say anything too harsh, but I do like her a lot.
Yay!
I do enjoy her in the role of the female Doctor.
She's great. Absolutely fantastic.
And I do like the supporting cast as well, which is surprising.
Yeah.
I don't usually like them. For instance, the Bill. Do you remember Bill?
I actually didn't watch that series because
you didn't watch Capaldi.
I watched his first one and I got halfway through the second one, but it just got so unbearably bad. I could not continue. It was making me angry.
It wasn't that bad.
It was for me.
It had Missy in it.
She was like the only good thing to come out of that series.
Oh, she's great. The actor.
Yeah,
she's
really
I've seen
good,
some stand-up stuff of hers, and she's.
Oh, I didn't know she did stand up.
Splendid stuff.
I've seen her in some other things. Yeah, she's good.
It's
but I mean,
something.
what they did with Clara, it just made her the most irritating character.
Oh yeah.
Like she basically just took over the role of the Doctor at like halfway through Capaldi's second series.
Capaldi was great though. Probably
he
one
was
of
a
my
good Doctor.
favorites. Yeah. He's
no
such
Tennant.
a nice guy.
No Eccleston.
I don't know, man.
He's probably my least favorite Doctor, but that doesn't mean that he was a bad Doctor.
I don't think. I think that's Eccleston for me.
What?
He didn't feel very doctory. He felt like a guy with a leather jacket running around saying "fantastic."
Yeah, that's the Doctor.
No, the Doctor eats jelly babies and.
Would you like a jelly baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where we lose like 90% of our viewership because people actually realize how nerdy we are. Okay, we like science fiction.
Nerdiness is cool now.
It is though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, back to Jodie Whittaker.
Yeah.
The lovely creature she is. It was fantastic. I mean, I was the first one was kind of slow. The pace was kind of sluggish.
Yeah.
Because usually
but
you're
still
very
interesting. It kept me interested.
Because the Doctor speaks in a very, Doctor, very frantically, like in a very fast-paced way.
Yeah.
And she kind of lacked that kind of intensity in the first one. But once you get,
it's like she was still trying to figure out and remember who she was.
Yeah. Once you get used to her character, because she's not what Capaldi was.
No, she's not really as much the focus of it anymore. I mean, she is the focus, but she has to share the airtime with the other characters a little bit more.
That's why they did the bigger cast, I think, because it's like she has 3 companions now instead of... Oh, I do want to get into the fact that this is just a big Doctor Who spoiler spoof reel. We should just say
okay, I
spoilers.
might have to put in a tag or something. Yeah.
I didn't get why they killed that guy's grandma. I didn't like that. I think that was unnecessary for the series. I don't think she needed to go in the first episode.
Maybe it'll play more of a role later on. Maybe it's the reason why they keep traveling with the Doctor. Have you seen the 4th series yet?
I haven't seen the 4th one, no.
It kind of comes into play a little bit more then because they come back to Earth and, Graham's working through some stuff. So
I like the bus driver.
Yeah, Graham.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like he's pretty famous in Britain because he does a quiz show called The Chase.
Oh, didn't know that. No.
Yeah, so he's already quite a big personality, but he plays that character so well.
Okay.
He's just so likable.
Okay, this is definitely the Doctor Who episode. Fuck everyone who doesn't like Doctor Who.
Yeah, seriously.
We should tag him. People that watch Doctor Who and you just stumbled onto this podcast, welcome to the Relativity Boiz.
Yep.
We like science fiction, music, and cheap alcohol, Frosty Jacks, shitting on Ed Sheeran songs, and Doctor Who. Yeah. It's nice. It's nice. I think we should get into details on the 3rd one. The 2nd one was very nice.
Yeah, I like the pace of it, and I love the way that everything looks it's so stylized and shot so nicely. It's like there's actual production value to it now.
Yeah.
Instead of just, oh, they're in a forest somewhere.
Oh, look at it. It's green screened. The
yeah,
whole thing.
yeah. It's like now they're actually in a desert
Yeah,
in South
yeah.
Africa.
South Africa?
I think it was South
They
Africa.
shot it in
yeah.
South Africa.
Yeah.
Cheap bastards.
Well, I can't afford to go to the Sahara. Ugh.
Yeah, South Africa sounds nice. I mean, probably
Fucking prawns.
they invested into the South African infrastructure. Maybe brought some bottles of water because you know people are very thirsty over there. They
What's
don't have
Elon
any
Musk
water.
doing for South Africa?
Not anything, you see.
Exactly. And that's why.
Furthermore, he's trying to get us on another deserty planet. Fuck that guy. I don't want to go to Mars.
He's trying to take us away from all the water.
Yeah. Motherfucking Elon Musk. You get enough money.
Maybe that's what he's going to do. He's going to take us all away from the water here and then try and sell it to us on Mars.
That's a good plan.
That's
Damn
right.
it,
I'm
Dylan.
ahead of you.
Damn it, man.
God, I know he listens to us.
I know he does.
He listens
He
to
just
every
sent me a
podcast.
text message today.
What do you say?
Do you want to smoke a spliff?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Because he smokes weed all the time. Haven't you
I
seen
like the way
memes?
he basically got fired from doing that. It wasn't just that though, was it? It was like everything else he was doing.
He didn't get fired as much as his stocks plummeted a bit. His
And then the
Tesla
company
stock.
kind of edged him out.
Motherfuckers, what do you even care if somebody smokes weed or not?
Yeah.
We've talked about it, I think, and it was the courtesy thing. Joe Rogan hands him a spliff. Big boy Elon Musk takes a hit of the spliff. End of story. And there's like the Guardian, the Sun, the fucking New York Times. Elon Musk is a pothead. He smokes weed.
This
on a
is what
regular
worries me,
occasion.
right? I don't like Elon Musk at all, but it does worry me how much control the media has over how these things work.
Motherfuckers.
You know, I mean, I don't like PewDiePie either or what he did, but
Okay. So this is not the Doctor Who episode anymore. It's the I'm fucking angry at the media episode. People stumbling onto this
I don't know.
podcast, you've searched the tagline. Two white guys
got ya.
hating on Elon Musk. Welcome to the Relativity Boiz. We talk about science fiction, music, and coke
And not Doctor Who at
cheap
all.
hookers.
Jeez, we need to work on our focus so bad.
It doesn't matter anymore, does it? Like caution to the wind, mouse. Just don't piss in the wind.
Oh,
But you can throw your caution in the wind.
What if I piss at the wind with my
If you
caution?
position yourself correctly, like
Yeah,
90
yeah.
degrees angle with your trajectory calculated with some
It's like golf.
variable and
You know, you got to curve it round and
it's
into
like
the hole.
be like Tiger Woods, get some side bitches for a
Crash.
yeah, just get your whole sporting career just dying on you because you had a wife, a beautiful, kind creature in your life, and you just decided to fucking cheat on her. Fucking cheaters. I hate cheaters.
Yeah. And lies.
Anyways, the third episode was very nice.
So
I mean,
good.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not normally like into that sort of thing either.
What do you mean?
Like,
Racial inequality?
yeah.
I am though. I don't think. Do you think I'm some like
Well, I mean,
Nazi person?
I'm
that
not calling you
doesn't-
like a Nazi or a racist. I'm just saying that, you know, it's not something you normally take interest in or would normally think about, but
You're gonna be surprised. Like one of my favorite movies is probably Django Unchained and stuff. I like the whole.
yeah, I wouldn't call Quentin Tarantino a black rights activist or anything like that. But yeah, I think that, you know,
you get
Django Unchained is a pretty
where
empowering movie.
they did it. I think they did the story justice. I like the fact that they had Martin Luther King there, like just to kind of, yeah. You didn't like that, do you?
I don't know. I think maybe a better film to watch on that sort of thing would maybe be American History X. You know, I think it tackles modern racism in a better
Do you
way than
think-
Django Unchained
Do you
did.
think it's? Oh no, I'm talking about the Doctor Who episode, not the Django Unchained movie.
Same thing. Oh, right. What was the question again then?
Because they had fucking mouse. They had the Martin Luther King in there for a couple of
Oh,
seconds.
right. Yeah.
By the end of it, or in the middle.
Yeah, because they did know each other, didn't they?
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah. So yeah, it was kind of cool, and it was kind of cool to see Ryan's reaction to him.
Mm.
Because he's like, I like the way that in each episode he's got like his little comic relief bit.
Mm.
So yeah, I really like his character, but yeah.
Yeah. He's like, okay, Martin Luther King.
Rosa
Okay,
Parks.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That was nice.
Yeah, I think that what I really liked about that episode is, people say, "Oh, Doctor Who, it's just a kids show," but they really didn't shy away from any of the grisly bits, like the language that they used in it,
Yeah.
and the uncomfortable situations.
Do you think it was written by Brits or by an American person?
I think it was
That exact.
It was written primarily by a black British woman, I think.
Oh.
And Chris Chibnall.
Yeah, because you can kind of see it was more from a black British person sort of view. Kind of.
So?
The narrative was very British as opposed to an American.
Yeah, but I think that's important for Doctor Who being a British show. It's got to maintain that.
You'd be surprised how many people in America are Whovians right now. Like, a very big amount of the fandom is.
I think we've targeted this. I'm part of the BBC. I think that they've targeted a lot of their new programs at the American audience. Like, they did it with Robot Wars and Doctor Who. Because
you know who's the showrunner now? Because they
Chris Chibnall.
I don't know.
Think that's his name.
Okay.
I think that's how you pronounce it.
Hopefully he does. He does the show justice. I mean,
he is so far.
Yes, he has.
He's taken it back to like the Tennant.
It's very
series.
Tennant-y, very Tennant-y.
Yeah. That's good for me because that's like those are my episodes, my series.
Moffat did something very strange by the end of the run. I don't know what happened. I mean, the Pandorica seasons. Did you remember the Matt Smith ones? The first two ones.
Yeah.
I think series 5 and 6.
They were decent.
I think that was the best storytelling Doctor Who has done over the arc of a season.
I think the first series is
Amy
better for
Pond personally, I think is my favorite.
Doctor why is that, Clover?
Karen Gillian?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And she's doing great in Guardians.
Oh, she's done really well in America.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, good for her for doing that. Yeah. I mean, none of the other companions have gone on to be that big, so
they haven't. No. Have they?
I don't. No.
Oh, probably the one that played Clara.
She's doing all right.
She played
British
Victoria.
Victoria, yeah, but she hasn't made it into Hollywood.
She doesn't need to though. Tennant hasn't made it to Hollywood as well. Like he has a couple.
He was in
Night Fright.
Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones.
Is that the name?
That's good.
I haven't watched it.
That's phenomenal, and he's actually better than. Because he's a bad guy in that one, and
he's British.
He's awesome. I mean, very, very nice. Anyways, I think if I have to rate the first three, the first one was maybe 4 TARDISes out of 5.
I like the system.
The second one was maybe 3.5 screwdrivers out of 4, and I'm going for 5 out of 5 jelly babies on the third one.
Oh, I would have to agree. Yeah.
So
each one of them ratio-wise, you've gone for like the first episode is your least favorite so far.
Yeah,
but not saying it's bad. Second episode is second best, and that's pretty much.
Besides the fact that they killed his grandmother off in the first one, I don't have anything against the series yet. It gives me a very bad taste.
Well,
knowing it's very grim in a sense.
Yeah.
And they keep traveling together, him and Ryan and Graham,
Yeah.
So it's.
But their bond's growing now, and I think the thing that what they did there that I really liked about it was it makes everything feel a lot less safe for the characters.
Oh
now,
yeah, definitely.
Wow, people are actually going to die in this series, like actual big characters. So.
I do feel this is you're gonna think something different than me, but it's my opinion, and I think I should say it. I do feel like the BBC is doing a very politically correct move with the cast. Do you?
Yeah, I agree. I do agree with you.
And it's even for the feminists as well, because the Doctor is female now. You have.
Yeah, but I just think that I don't see it as a negative thing.
Oh, it's not a negative thing. It's just a. It's just a thing.
I just think it's I don't personally think it matters to me that much. I'm not phased by it. I don't see it as a bad thing. But however, the only time it's really been played up on was in the Rosa episode, where Ryan and Yaz have their talk behind the.
But that was the whole episode, though.
But it worked within the context of the episode, and they're not dwelling on the fact that the Doctor's female, because it speaks for itself.
It does.
You don't have to run in around going, I'm a
Ah.
strong, independent woman all the time, because she is a strong, independent woman, and you don't need to say it.
Mm.
It's because that just becomes patronising to the listener or the viewer.
People were afraid because some people were afraid they were gonna sexualize the Doctor.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is ever going to be a problem, because the Doctor is as asexual as one can get. I mean, apart from the River song thing, when
that was a bit weird for me.
I liked it.
I liked her as a character, and I like what they did with she's going backwards in the Doctor's timeline, and he's that was kind of good. But I don't know, as a whole feeling for the whole thing, I don't know. I bet that was a nice sound to listen to.
Yeah.
Sample that and put it in your film. Please make films and make me do the music, please.
Miles and myself, I'm not gonna just give you
Yeah.
that code, is doing freelancing music stuff.
Music composition, yeah.
I'm gonna speak in my calm
Because we're talking about
advertiser
professional things now.
voice.
Yeah.
If anyone needs science fiction-y sounding stuff,
Let me do your whoops and your
SWAT sounds
whistles.
up on SoundCloud
Slough sounds.
every time. We're gonna plug in every
Mhm,
time.
mhm. Both of our links got semi
Up in the
in
description.
the description, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so just to end this little Doctor Who rant,
Yeah.
it's lovely,
So good.
lovely.
I was so worried about the writing, and I'm just so relieved that I can enjoy Doctor Who again.
Yeah, yeah. I feel the same. I
Maybe-
did
maybe,
enjoy. I've never not enjoyed it, but I
Yeah.
think right now I am very intrigued on,
On where it's going.
and it's very fresh for me.
Yeah.
They've, because sometimes it does get stale by the end of one Doctor run,
Yeah.
because there's so much you can do, and I think the fact that they had Moffat writing the last 6 series or something like that just kind of
Yeah.
went stale for a while. I mean, he has some great scripts, but it's really, you should just keep it fresh. I think every series should be a different guy, if you ask me. They should get me
Well,
on
that-
to fucking write it.
I just think that could cause some inconsistencies. But I mean, I say that, but Moffat was I think he was really inconsistent tonally.
Mm.
I don't know. But I think this is a good, because I'm quite critical of Moffat. Maybe this would be a good time to maybe talk about criticism and the internet.
Ooh, segue.
Oh, look at this. Now we're structured.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you skipped the Doctor Who chat, welcome back. Because we've got these links in the description now. You skip ahead to the next
Timestamps.
topic.
We live in the
Yep.
future, sucker.
Yeah, you can time travel like we do now.
Because,
Yeah.
it does make sense that because we're time travelers.
And
We've
you can
seen
skip through this
every
video.
single series.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I've been thinking a lot about criticism on the internet now, because I've been doing a lot of thinking myself about how when you see something on the internet and you just, there's an emotional reaction straight away. I'm angry about that now. And you dwell on it,
You dwell on it.
that does happen for you as well, right? That's not just me.
I don't really get angry that often. It's really whenever I see cute bunnies being attacked by a jaguar.
Or a human just to fucking, look, I hunted this.
Oh yeah, or this. It's really activist things that get me.
Yeah.
I'm not that much of an activist, to be honest. I'm a
But
lazy fuck staying in
Things
my
still piss you off,
place.
right?
Things do piss me off, yeah.
But I mean, I've been kind of, I don't know, maybe other people are going through this, and me talking about how I'm dealing with it might help some of the
Do it.
listeners.
Yeah.
So I'm
I
kind
do
of
feel the
thinking-
same sometimes, but I just don't feel as passionate about
Yeah,
criticizing.
I think that's the thing. You've got to try not to be. I mean, being passionate about something is fantastic, right? But
Fantastic.
when it, I know, but yeah, we were just talking about Doctor Who, so there's a callback. But when you're getting so passionate about something, you're getting upset about it. Maybe it's time to take a step back, get some perspective, and just step away from it. You know, don't start looking at comments. You know, don't follow that path if it's upsetting you. You know, to the point where it ruins your day.
Don't do it. Don't you dare fucking do it.
You know, put things into perspective. Like, if you're getting upset that they've removed Apu from The Simpsons, or you're getting upset over the name change of some tissues, maybe it's time.
Stop being a little bitch.
Yeah. I mean, either, you know, there's more reason to remove Apu from The Simpsons there is to keep him in. You know, just take some perspective, step back. Don't react emotionally straight away. I'm not having a go at anyone, you know. You know, I'm just saying, you know, get the facts. Have a little think to yourself about it. And you know, in a year, it's not going to matter. No. In a month, it's not going to matter.
It doesn't matter right now, though.
It doesn't matter right now. You're right. Yeah.
I mean, for The Simpsons, personally, it's like the 48th season.
It's 30 years old.
They decide to remove a character, and people are fucking. Oh my fucking god!
I'm glad you agree with me on this.
I don't care for it. I've got bigger things to worry. Right now, there's like 20 little girls getting killed in Syria, and people are fucking crying over a character being removed from The Simpsons.
Yeah, get your priorities straight, you know.
Yeah.
And the thing is as well, you know, whilst we're talking about criticism, it's not just these things that annoy me. It's like we was talking about this before, but a while ago I watched one video on why The Last Jedi was a bad Star Wars film, right? And since then...
It wasn't. It wasn't. It was different.
Well, you know, we'll maybe talk about it in a minute. But my point is, you know, now my YouTube home screen just gets filled with like, oh, this is my hour-long rant video essay about why The Last Jedi was like. It's like, yeah, okay, look, you're not saying anything new anymore. If you know, if you think you know film that well, why don't you take your editing skills, your writing skills, you know, go and write a screenplay or something.
Yeah.
If you think you're that good, you know,
write a screenplay, sucker.
Yeah. And if you think that you can criticize us on our podcast about not having a desk, fuck you, Kai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Lucho. You keep doing that. Lucho, motherfucking bitch. You pretend to be my friend, sucker. This is my new thing, sucker.
Sucker.
You pretend to be my friend, sucker. And you pretend to be listening, but really you're not listening. You're just looking at the video, looking for a table that's nowhere to be found, and you're like, motherfucker, find a table.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck you.
We don't need to lean on shit, boy.
Yeah, we got ourselves to lean on.
Yeah, and Jesus.
No.
Oh, okay. Just me.
Not going into
more
religion.
Jesus for me.
Yeah, get all the Jesus you want, man. You can get Jesus for free.
But yeah, let's just add some context to that, because only two people are going to understand what we just...
Yeah.
So basically, we've been, you know, we've had some, you know, just some light feedback.
Light feedback?
Light feedback. That, you know, maybe we should get a desk for the
that
video or
gave
something.
me light headache.
Yeah. And me some light gas. But basically, you know, if you've got suggestions for us, we'll listen to it. You know, we're thinking about like the desk thing in all seriousness. You know, if you've got any suggestions for us, yeah, just let us know.
I mean, yeah,
we're only in the third episode.
And questions, because this is, to be honest, I want to get serious because I'm kind of everywhere right now.
Yeah, but, I know. Same.
But I do want us to have a community and people to get engaged with the show, and
I want more people to swear at.
And I do want people to express how they feel about it and to just give us topics to go. For instance, I have one of my boys.
One of your boys.
Say that he would enjoy listening to some gaming talk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is this possibly a segue?
It might be.
Okay.
So just talk to us. I mean, really, when we go down to the fucking fundamental part of it, it's our friends listening to this anyways, at least for now. And I don't really mind if it's like this forever. Just
Well, I mean, we were talking about this before, and it's like what I said about music. We're just doing this because we like doing it. This is really fun. I seriously suggest to anyone, if you want to start a podcast, you should do it because this is really fun.
It is.
It might not look like it, but it is.
And just participate in this and let us know.
Talk to us. Let's have a discussion about things. Not stuff about. Let's maybe leave politics and stuff out of it because who really cares?
Or if you want to
if you want, but
it's fine.
Just talk to us about stuff, and we'll talk about it on the podcast, and we'll talk to you on the podcast, and then you can talk back to us on the podcast, and then the next podcast we'll talk to you on the podcast.
We're two sensible young adults talking about whatever we feel like talking about, and we don't really go into this with any expectations. We just wanna do it. Podcasts are fun. YouTube seems fun.
Well, the most fun thing about this is talking to each other, and finding out each other's opinions on things. And why not? It'll be more fun if we can get your opinions on things as well. So.
And we are open to guest episodes. So whoever wants to come in, you got to do it physically though, because this is the setup we're doing. But we might figure out something to do. Like
unless you can record your own audio in decent enough quality.
Yeah. So be prepared for that as well. Anyways, my boy Rosen, shout out Rosen. Rasengan. That's Naruto. Anyways, he said you guys should talk about video games and stuff like that. So
I'm happy to do that.
This is what we're gonna do now because we this is the nerdy episode, anyways, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it could be a continuing theme from now on. Okay then. What have you been playing this week?
I've been playing some CS:GO.
Surprise! The Eastern European play CS:GO.
Rashbi blat, idi na chuj blat. Some Russian slang I've picked up over my tenureship in CS:GO. My adventures have led me to many interesting doorways which I have opened, and I've planted a couple of bombs. I've killed a couple of terrorist scum. I mean, I've been everywhere, man. Fun fact, my kind, beautiful, long-haired brother, Gennady, has reached the global elite rank, which is the top of the cream, man.
Fuck yeah.
Not right now. We're both Gold Nova 2 scums right now, but he has played at a very professional level in the past, so we're just going in for the fun right now. Shout out to my boy Pepe, shout out to my boy Vicky for doing the Moshi. That's you again. We're just playing games and having fun, man. CS:GO in general is a game of patience. That's what I would describe it as a game of. It's like chess.
It's like shooting chess.
It's like shooting chess, and you gotta have some motor functions in order to
reaction time.
Pick up a mouse, get some good aiming. But it's at the end of the day, it's team building to the utmost because it's you versus some fucking terrorist scum, man. You gotta defuse the bomb. You gotta get some hostages, probably not kill them because that's a bad idea.
Okay. If you own a small business and you want to do some cheap team training, CS:GO.
Okay, guys. So. First week has been great, good sales. I'm gonna get you on team building. Joe is gonna be the team leader. You go on Dust 2, and you gotta defuse the bomb. There's some couple motherfucking terrorists come. You gotta kill them and stuff like that. Yeah.
I just imagining this is just like an estate agent or an office. So you've got like 30, 40-year-old people just sitting at a computer being screamed at by a Russian 6-year-old.
They're starting to get both as well, he's in his 50s, has a beer belly, and keeps playing CS:GO in the breakfast pauses, lunch pauses.
Yeah. And then he goes home and always sitting there on the toilet playing Fortnite on his phone.
Oh, do we live in a sad world? Fuck Fortnite.
Yeah. My friend Holly told me off for having a go at people for doing Fortnite dances. Shout out to Holly. Stop telling me to not fucking shout about people doing Fortnite dances.
Get on my meme level. I can do the Fortnite dance.
Do it now. We're on video. Do a Fortnite dance.
I'm not going to do it on video.
Just do it in the chair.
I do have some swag.
Floss for me.
I'm going to lose all my swag. Then, consequently, I'm going to lose all my bitches. Would you like that, Mouse?
Clover, let's be serious. I'm your only bitch. And I'm not going anywhere.
For the record, you're not even my bitch. You're not even my friend, Mouse. Are we gonna leave the silence in this time? Just leave it in.
Just try not to cry. So
soak it up.
I just, that was like my world has just been
Shattered.
Shattered. Speaking of world shattering events,
Yeah.
I've been playing Deus Ex Human Revolution. Woo! That's one fucking hell of a segue if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my favorite game ever.
Yeah. Nice.
I really, really like it.
What do you do in the game?
Well, it's one of those games. It's a story-based RPG. Basically, you go around the globe as Adam Jensen, who's this
Guy with
bionic
an eye patch and a beard.
No, that's Metal Gear.
Oh,
I mean, they're very similar games, to be fair.
they are.
The first time I saw the first trailer for Deus Ex, which is the reason I bought it, was because I thought, wow, that looks like Metal Gear, but he's a cyborg.
Ooh, let me buy this Metal Gear knockoff. Yeah.
But I was like, I don't know, that was like 2011?
11,
2011, yeah.
probably.
So yeah. But it's still my favorite game. So basically you just go around the world
It's a good one.
trying to figure out this plot of like the Illuminati setup. It's really fun to play as well.
Oh, you play against the Illuminati?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so you like
The Umbrella Corporation, was it?
No, that's Resident Evil.
I keep.
How have
getting
you
it-
just got
I-
3 games mixed up in 1 minute?
I've never played that game.
I'm starting to think you're not a true gamer.
With my PC, I don't think I am, man.
It's better than mine.
Imagine that.
Should we talk specs for people that...
Specs.
Yeah, fuck you if you don't understand computer specs, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to talk about this. Come on.
Specs.
What are you running, boy?
I've got myself an i5 4th generation. 2 cores, I think that's 3.4 per core.
That's pretty good.
I've got some shitty graphic card, which I don't even know. It's like NVIDIA.
Yours is a...
40. It does say it on
Oh,
there.
yeah, 940.
Yeah, it's ridiculously bad. I
M.
mean, I'm good when I'm playing games from 2014.
Yeah, I'm the same, yeah. It's like anything that's last generation from like the Xbox 360, I can probably run it pretty well, but Fallout 4, I can just about run it. I mean, my computer's pretty much, the same as yours.
To be honest, this baby has been with me for a while now, so I am in for an upgrade.
It's
3 years.
Same as mine, yeah, 3 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got our computers at a similar time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, they do good enough for what we want. Music production,
Yeah.
playing video games.
Yeah.
I didn't even expect mine to be able to run video games, but I suppose that a lot of laptops these days just come with a gaming graphics card just because, they're not just used for gaming, they're used for like work stuff as well now.
Yeah. I've started playing games again, like the past 2 weeks, but the
Yeah.
whole summer probably leading up to October, I've almost didn't play anything.
Really?
Yeah.
I was in a big Fallout 4 mood
Ooh.
the whole summer.
That's a good game.
I spent like, I don't know, it was days. I think I got up to like a week of game time just over the summer. It was something stupid.
Oh, so it was free. What?
No, Fallout 4.
Ah.
No, I bought it.
Oh yeah.
When it came out,
You did
so-
tell me you bought it and you couldn't run it and you tried to get a refund and nobody gave.
No, that was
GTA.
That was the Elder Scrolls Online.
Elder Scrolls
Yeah.
Online.
Because I bought it, and because I bought it through Steam, and Bethesda is just really shit with this sort of thing, as I've learned.
They are a nice company though. Probably the best one out of them all.
I don't know. And yeah, but anyway, it said that I had to have a CD key, but Steam didn't give me a CD key. And then I tried contacting Bethesda support, and they told me to talk to Steam, and then they told me to talk to Bethesda. So
An endless cycle, almost like
Yeah.
bureaucracy. It's just like you go to get health insurance or something like that. No,
Yeah.
no, you must go to that other building. And
pay or die.
yeah, that's what they said last week when I paid my council tax, council tax,
Council Cax.
council tax. That's my new gamer nickname.
XX Council Cax.
Yeah.
XX.
Headshots and free money. Free
What
money.
happened to gaming clans? Icon.
I don't know. Cause in my CS:GO experience, it's like the only thing that we do is just run our clan tags next to our name and just
Yeah.
pretend we can actually play the game, and it's shout out 100 whales, 100k. That's the tag. We play some serious games, you can occasionally see XWARDEN Xwarden on Twitch doing the CS:GO stuff, streaming.
Yeah.
Dan Exert as well. Dan Exert, our boy, playing some
he's
Escape
playing
from
some,
Tarkov.
He's been playing Tarkov and Destiny 2 recently.
Yeah.
And I think he was trying to get into the Fallout 76 beta the other day.
Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah. Should we talk about that?
Yeah.
I mean,
we can talk about anything we want.
So I don't know if there's anyone still listening that isn't into video games, but basically Fallout 76, Fallout games are normally single player and offline games, but they've done this big online RPG thing where there's no NPCs. And
that's how does that work? Are we gonna be the NPCs?
This is what basically you are, right?
Nice.
But no, what actually happened? I was watching Oxhorn stream it. He's a big like Fallout 4 player. You know, he puts up some fantastic lore videos. But basically, there are no NPCs. Basically, you leave the vault and the story, all the interesting stuff has already happened, and you just go around discovering it. And every building you go in, like every room has 3 like 2-minute long holotapes to listen to. So it's basically just audio logs. And then when you go to, like, instead of an NPC giving you a quest now, you get it from a computer terminal. And then you turn it into the computer terminal. So there's no NPCs.
Isn't that a big part of the game, like the RPG element of just, getting emotionally attached to a character?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Just killing them off.
And now you can't do that. And also, another thing I noticed is that if you're trying to do a quest, like in the vicinity of someone else, like an event that they put on, you can basically do nothing in that event, and other players just But the thing is, for me,
it's still in alpha or
beta.
Beta.
Okay. You know, like they say it's a beta, but really it's like a demo, but still not quite fixed. So I don't know. But for me, you know, when someone else completes a quest for you, that feels to me like I'm being robbed of the satisfaction of playing the game. I want to do that. And I don't know, when you're running around exploring
Depends
something...
on how much grinding is involved in this one.
Yeah, it doesn't look too grindy, to be fair. But at the same time, I don't know. It's like, for me, I enjoy playing the Fallout games because I like going around and exploring stuff. But when you're trying to explore somewhere and you've got other people running around, it kind of just ruins my immersion a little bit. I know, like, oh, my immersion, but, you know...
Hopefully they don't fuck it up. I think I trust Bethesda.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to balance, like, am I more frustrated by this game than I would enjoy it? I don't think my computer can run it anyway, so...
If we were to judge by the Elder Scrolls Online experience, I don't think that's...
Yeah, I mean, like...
I've seen Angry Joe react to it. I've seen, you know, Angry Joe.
Yeah.
I've seen some YouTubers react to it, and it's pretty... It looks kind of messed up. And I think they kind of put some effort into fixing it by
the thing is,
like recent updates and stuff like that.
I think that you're either into these sort of games or you're not. And for me, I'm just not.
Okay.
I think that's the main problem.
That's the bottom line because Miles said so.
Yeah.
That's a Stone Cold
reference.
Reference.
If you disagree.
Yeah.
Is it? No.
Yeah, it is.
I need to get on my wrestlers. Not on my wrestlers, you know, I need to get...
Oh, no, we're definitely going to do a WrestleMania review when time comes.
Okay.
Like a whole podcast episode.
In full wrestling gear?
Yeah. No, not the wrestling gear, but I'm going to... Because you don't watch wrestling usually, but I'm going to make you watch it and just get your honest opinion afterwards.
Okay. Okay. I think that'll make a good episode. Yeah.
Foreshadowing.
Okay. Yeah. See, we're planning these things.
Yeah. It's not like we go and just start talking. Who the fuck does that? Yeah. We have some... It's all scripted, man.
It's
not the wrestling. Us. The podcast. It's all scripted.
Wrestling's real.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I don't know. One big game that I've always played, and it's probably going to be with me forever, is World of Warcraft. And...
Wow.
Yeah, he didn't do it. Jeez. I'm just going to leave, Mouse. Fuck it. No, I'm not.
Bye.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna leave. I'm just gonna continue talking about World of Warcraft because it's a great game and it's like tons of lore behind it. So if you're into that kind of thing, it's just like years and years of lore. You can just lose yourself.
And the lore isn't delivered to you by audio logs.
Yeah, they did some audio experiences actually for when Legion dropped. That was the last expansion, and it was very good. I played the whole thing, and it was just great because usually because Blizzard kind of fuck up, sometimes, and they fucked up majorly with the one before that, Warlords of Draenor, and when Legion hit, it was very fresh.
Yeah.
And now I haven't been playing, and it's 2 months into the new one, and it's called Battle for Azeroth, and
sounds like you're a bit behind.
I am behind, but I've been busy, man. I mean,
yeah,
those
making that
drugs
money.
aren't gonna sell themselves. So
you might want to add that that's not an admission of guilt as your lawyer.
Yeah. No. And my buddy Watchu plays it. He's been playing it for a while now, and he says that it's not in the greatest condition that the game's been in.
Oh, really?
Unfortunately, yeah. I am looking to get back into it, probably when I get a more tight schedule, when
maybe like around Christmas or something like that, when things have calmed down a little bit.
No, I actually mean the opposite. When I start getting some work in my life,
right,
because right now I've
structure.
When you're so free, you don't actually do anything.
Yeah,
and I feel like if I don't have that much of time to spare, I'm gonna use it in a sensible manner.
Yeah.
Just do entertainment stuff just to get myself off. At least that happened in the past with uni and stuff like that. So
yeah.
Anyways, WoW is a great game.
Yeah.
And it's probably gonna be for another 10 years.
Yeah, I kind of think I never got into it because when I was a young lad, I was a console gamer. We never really had like a PC that.
When I was a young lad.
Yeah. Back in the wee days of
young lads.
Yeah, young lads. So yeah, like my games when I was younger, I used to play.
That's
stuff
your
like
mixtape.
Back when I was a young lad.
Young lad.
Young lad.
That's your rap name.
I thought it was Big D Miles.
Oh, that's your alter ego.
Ah, okay.
Young lad.
Yeah. That's my Harmony line name.
My other alter ego, sorry for interrupting you, is MC Union Jack.
You can't have that.
I can, and
it's cultural appropriation.
Listen to me.
Stop appropriating me.
So MC Union Jack is a Bulgarian white guy, but he hates his heritage. He hates his nationality. So he's very he's a Bulgarian phobe, and he's an immigrant as well. So he wants to be British, but he's not able to speak the British language, the English language.
All he knows is the words MC and Union Jack.
Yeah. So. It's just the tracks are like 5-minute beats and just silent, and him making strange noises like T, bloody queen.
I'm laughing because that's like half of our podcast.
Yeah, it is. So shout out to MC Younglad, MC Union Jack, the queen.
No, not the queen.
I have a lot of respect for that woman.
Let's not get into it. That's a barrel of fish and some cans of worms right there.
Okay.
Anyway, as I was saying, like, when I was a young lad,
you were a young lad.
When I was just a small rapper on SoundCloud, I used to, I had a PS2. That was my first.
We
game
were
console.
all small rappers on SoundCloud.
We were all small rappers in the small fish barrel of worms.
Don't open it.
Yeah, don't open it, because the queen will come and behead you. But anyway, so the games I used to play when I was a kid that I'm nostalgic for are like Gran Turismo 4, Ratchet & Clank, Metal Gear Solid 1.
Haven't played it actually. I don't know why I agreed with you.
Really?
Yeah.
It's still a good game today, I think. It holds up.
We should probably, because you're in the mood for PlayStation conversation.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
No.
And a game just dropped. Can you guess which game?
Medieval Resurrection? No.
Medieval.
Red
Dead Redemption.
Red Dead Redemption
2, man. How do you feel about that?
As someone that's... I wouldn't say that I've got like a massive hard-on for cowboy stuff, but I do really like cowboy stuff, and it looks really cool. And, I've wanted to play the last Red Dead for a while, but, I moved to PC, and it's not on PC, which is a bit of a bummer. On my Xbox 360, I need to get a controller for it. So I've never really
Isn't
got a
that
chance
a
to play it.
PlayStation only thing, or is it like a console?
No, it's a
thing?
console thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely, if I bought a PlayStation 4, yeah, I'd probably get a PlayStation 4 over an Xbox One. Yeah, I definitely get Red Dead and Spider-Man.
That looks nice.
That looks so good.
But
So I
I've
like the old
always been a
Spider-Man
sucker
games as well.
for Spider-Man.
Yeah, same.
It's just he's the greatest superhero in my opinion. I
Yeah.
don't want to say I don't want to go out there and say some ridiculous claims, but he's the greatest superhero out there.
Yeah. Actually, I was just talking about
My
our
boy
best and our
Peter.
favorites. Yeah, and Miles Morales.
Oh, Miles.
Yeah.
See, Miles
Yeah.
Morales.
Yeah.
I actually like him a bit more now. Have you read anything?
No.
What have you seen? Because he used to be in the Ultimate Universe, Miles Morales.
Yeah.
And they had this Secret Wars 2 event, and they merged everything together into one big universe.
Oh, that's some good sales tactics.
Kind of. So he's now with the big boy Spider-Man in the same, and Peter Parker is a rich guy.
Oh, are you talking about like the universe that new animated film takes place in?
No.
That still looks really good though.
It does look really good. Yeah, it does.
The style.
That's the Spider-Verse movie, though.
Yeah.
They had a Spider-Verse event as well.
I
and
still haven't seen Venom.
I don't think it's very good.
I kind of don't care if it's good or not because it's still it's Tom Hardy playing Venom, and that's
He used to be a heroin addict.
Did he?
Yeah.
You sure you're not getting him confused with the character that he's played?
No.
Okay, let's do this. Right. This is an idea. It's been. I think I talked to you about it last week as well. I was just going to drop this on you at some point.
Like it's hot.
Top 5 movies.
Top 5 movies.
Top 5 movies.
Oh no, you didn't.
Yeah,
Man.
I did it.
I'm not sure I can do this.
You can do it, man.
I'm not
I'm
sure.
here. I'm here for you.
I'm not
and
sure
we
I
can
can
do
go
this.
for 5.
Top 3.
I'm not sure I can go for 3. I was thinking 10 or something.
Ooh. Okay,
I
you've got
think-
too many to fit
I
on the
think
list.
one of my favorites. I don't think I can do a rank list. I think I can just give a couple of names and just let them out there. Scott Pilgrim versus the World is one of my favorite movies.
Okay.
It's kind of silly in a sense, It's but at that point of my life, I really enjoyed it and I resonated.
Look, a moth.
Kill them off. Moth into the flame.
Dang. That's a guitar, by the way, if you're just listening.
He's imitating guitar sounds.
No, it was an actual guitar.
It was an actual guitar that's imitating guitar sounds.
More films.
Scott Pilgrim, Pulp Fiction, definitely.
Okay. That's respectable.
Respectable.
It's a respectable film choice.
Django Unchained, as we've mentioned.
So you like your Tarantinos?
I like my Tarantinos. Because I've recently seen Kill Bill.
Oh, I still need to watch that. Is it any good?
It's nice, but there's a bit in there that made me dislike Tarantino. It was too much. Well, it's a particular scene. Do you want me to? It's too nasty. I don't wanna. I don't think it's.
If it's too nasty or spoilery, just.
It's too nasty in a sexual way.
Is it one of those things?
It's you gotta see it and you definitely know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I could go and try to explain it, but I don't think anybody wants to listen.
No, I don't think anyone wants to listen to it. I
it.
don't think anyone wants to watch that sort of thing either.
They didn't really show it as much as they implied it happening. It's just
for me. I think
otherwise it was a good movie.
Yeah, I think that sort of thing in films. I think it's a really cheap way of making a character dislikable, and I think it's no one wants to have that sort of thing in their entertainment. I mean, it happens and people are aware of it, and for the people that has happened to as well, it can be really, really uncomfortable for them. So for that as well. Yeah.
Anyways, Star Wars definitely up there.
Yeah.
Like every single one of them, even the Rogue One is probably at the top of my list right now, which is funny.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Solo yet, but
I think that's my.
I have high hopes.
Rogue One's probably my second or third favorite, below Empire Strikes Back and Revenge of the Sith, the third one.
Revenge of the Sith.
I really like that one.
I liked it as well, to be honest.
It's got the clones in it.
I'm not really a movie guy. I mean, I do have movie experience. I've seen a lot of movies, but I wouldn't. I would classify myself as a series guy more than a
Yeah. Well,
movie
I'm
guy.
probably more of a movie guy than I am a series guy.
No, I don't. Nothing's popping up to be very valuable to me. Lord of the Rings was an experience, and always will be.
That's in my top 5.
Is it?
I'll go through mine in a minute. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I
I
should
think
just
of
go for another one if I can think of one. I don't think I can. You should probably go. I don't
Okay.
keep
Yeah.
thinking,
You have a think. I think number 1. I'm going to try and do this ranked. I'm going to start off with number 1, the top stop, the big dog, the big boy, Mad Max Fury Road.
Ooh, it was good.
So good.
It was good.
Yeah.
All of them are, but I think that one was
I did not like the third one.
okay.
But the other ones, yeah, it's good.
You still running Tom Hardy shit, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I really like Tom Hardy. But that as a film, I got halfway through watching it. And I was like, Jesus, the action just hasn't stopped. This is amazing, you know?
At the edge of your seat the whole time.
Yeah, the whole time. And the colours, the way it's shot, everything's just so beautiful but destructive at the same time.
The guy with the guitar.
Yeah, the guy with the guitar. It's just
Yeah.
fantastic. It's an absolute must-see film. It's my favourite film. Second favourite film, I would have to go with Alien.
I can see why you would say that,
Yeah.
knowing you.
It's my sci-fi sort of thing, yeah.
Yeah. I don't feel the same.
no?
way, though.
Do you prefer maybe Aliens? Or just not interested in that universe at all?
Not in neither Predator nor Alien do it for me.
Yeah, for me, I like those universes kept as far apart as possible.
I don't know why they decided they should go together. I don't know who.
I can answer that with...
Oh my god!
One
I
word.
didn't say anything by
Money.
Spielberg.
yeah.
And there's a lot of good movies, man.
What about Kubrick?
Kubrick
You
as
like
well.
Strangelove, didn't you?
Oh,
you said you liked it.
yeah. Strange Love
I still
was
haven't watched
fucking
that.
great. Precious Floyds. You're gonna get the
know,
reference, and it was nice. I think I like myself some abstract cinema. You know.
What about The Shining?
Haven't seen it.
Oh, I think you'd really like that. If you like abstract cinema, yeah, that's really good.
And you
Okay. Number 3, I'd go for the original Blade Runner.
haven't seen it.
Really?
Haven't
Well,
seen
I mean,
any of them.
If you watched it, I think you'd understand why I like it so much. I mean, specifically like having my favorite game being Deus Ex. I just love the cyberpunk aesthetic,
Okay, yeah.
and the soundtrack is just incredible. So far ahead of its time and such. But like so
Nice.
80s at the same time. I don't know.
You're an 80s guy by
I am, yeah.
default, yeah.
Yeah. Future Man stuck in the 80s.
Future Man stuck in the 80s. The Future Boys. Fuck those guys.
It's the name that Clover came up for me. Fuck the Future Boys, man.
Yeah.
We have to get it in every episode now.
And we did rename ourselves again.
Yeah, like we said specifically last podcast.
We're not gonna do it.
We're not gonna rename ourselves. Oh yeah, we've renamed ourselves. Hi. Yeah. Now I'm stalling because I don't. You know what? I think I would say my number 4 film. Yeah, I'd probably say one of the Lord of the Rings films.
Which one though?
Why did you have to push me?
I think I've got a favorite.
What's your favorite?
I think that's the third one.
Yeah.
Which character is your favorite?
I mean, I really like Gollum, but I mean that's like the 6-year-old in me talking.
What? Why would you say?
He's not my favorite character. I'm just spitballing. You know, I don't know. Maybe I like Aragorn.
Aragorn.
Yeah,
Definitely. He's just
Strider.
a nice guy, straight up.
yeah,
I like him as well.
yeah. I like how his character develops over the 3 films as well. Yeah.
What about The Hobbit? How
I
do you
do
feel
like The
about
Hobbit. I really do like the Hobbit films. I know that people shit on them a bit, and I do see their flaws, but I think they're really good films.
What's the lead guy?
Martin Freeman.
Love him.
Yeah, he plays that character so well.
Love him. He plays every character so well. Him
Yeah.
and Jodie Whittaker. I want to see a movie.
Yeah,
I want to see a movie.
yeah.
And Benedict Cumberbatch. They should just get her on
Smorg.
They should get Jodie Whittaker on Sherlock, I think.
Isn't it over now?
I like her a lot. I just like her a lot now.
Yeah.
I've seen, because I did see her in Black Mirror. She played in an episode.
I haven't watched any of those.
It's good.
Yeah.
And I was kind of afraid that she's not gonna do the Doctor justice. I'm writing the Doctor Who trying to get. Sorry.
But she just got so much charisma and on-screen presence.
Yeah.
It's
You forgot to say Back to the Future.
You know what? I don't think they would be in my top 5. Top 10 definitely, but oops, sorry.
That was top 10 anime deaths, man.
Yeah, that was top 10. Yeah. I don't know. My number 5. See, I really like Star Wars, but I don't think I could put any of them in my top 5.
Not from a cinematic standpoint, no.
Yeah, because I am talking like I really like
masterpieces.
Yeah,
I wasn't talking about masterpieces. I'm just talking about influences. Like if you gotta, because it's a different thing. We can just go straight into fucking Tim Burton and stuff like that. You know?
Yeah, I'm not so keen on him. I think that he's run his own ideas into the ground, like specifically design-wise. And I understand, like maybe production companies that he works for say, okay, you've got to do the Tim Burton thing again because it's successful. But I kind of see him as a little bit of a, I can make money off of this. I'm just going to keep on doing it, and this is my style.
Okay.
Maybe
he does it for God-sided people. You know, there's some people who just like dark stuff.
I misheard you and thought you said
Huh?
God. I thought you said God.
No,
He does it for God.
God. He does it for God and Johnny Depp.
Maybe Johnny Depp is God in Tim Burton's eyes.
He's going through an existential crisis right now. He's shaved his head, married a chick 6 months ago, has 2 tattoos of her name on his body.
Yeah.
50 years old.
I
Stuff
think,
is going on, man. And I like Johnny.
yeah, I
Johnny
don't
doesn't
know.
like himself right now, I think.
Who is he, though? Who is Johnny? This is the trouble with being a
Who
method
are
actor.
you? Who am I?
Now we're getting into
I don't think
existentialism.
that's the trouble of being a method actor as much of the trouble of being a methadone addict.
I was just about to say that, yeah. But did that
Famous
come
people.
from his acting, you know?
This is totally off topic and I'm
Okay.
gonna go into rambling mode again, but how fucking surprised were you when you learned that Demi fucking Lovato was doing heroin? Because I was very surprised. It's not that I have any
Yeah.
connection with Demi Lovato whatsoever. It's just that you are a very famous person. You are like music idol, jury material and stuff like that. You are a person widely known throughout the whole planet. I would say that Demi Lovato is pretty famous. She's not Will Smith famous.
Well, I mean,
but
she was just coming off a wave of, like a resurgence. She was just coming back into the public eye.
And how do you... I mean, she could probably, with her level of fame, she could probably get into like designer drugs and stuff like that. And instead, she goes for fucking heroin.
I hadn't thought of it from that perspective.
You mean it's just very trashy for me? It's just very unexpected.
Maybe she's gone through the designer drugs and now heroin's like the only thing, that kind of does it for her anymore.
This is probably gonna go for another podcast, but we are gonna talk about drugs.
Okay.
Next time,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
because I'm seriously scared for the whole future generation. I think I've been through it with you for like when we were out drinking or stuff like that. Just mentioning my disappointment in a lot of my friends as well, a lot of my surrounding.
For me,
people.
I think that drugs get can't believe I'm about to say this, but drugs get a bit of a bad rap. I think that
How can you?
Because it's more of the system that's the problem, in my opinion. Because for me, people are going to do drugs, right? One way or another. But if you victimize these people and vilify them for doing the drugs, you just causing a system of, they get arrested, they just get worse with the drugs. And the drugs that are in the system aren't, they're not produced properly and they're not, what's the word I'm looking for?
Next episode.
Let's talk about it next episode. Yeah. Yeah. This is
just to
you got us on
to be
another rabbit
continued.
hole.
To be continued. Huh?
TBC.